Saram everyone and welcome to Utsaha, the drive to dedicate oneself to Sai. I am at the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences. There are so many former students of Bhagwan's institutions who are serving here now, and with me is brother Karthik, V Karthik. He is the blessed one in the sense that he was the last boy picked by Bhagwan to serve in this institution, and Swami did it personally in the year 2010. 8 years now brother has been serving here, and he is someone who, before joining here, after he finished his education in 2007, he did finished his MBA. After that he went out for 3.5 years. He worked in a multinational bank, he worked in an investment finance company, but something happened and he felt, no, I have to come back and serve in Bhagwan's institution. Brother, please share that story.
Saram, brother. The story actually began somewhere in 2004 when a group of students Swami had chosen, and in one of the sessions we were just discussing with Swami, and that was the time when the Yajur Mandir was supposed to be built. So one of us mentioned to Swami saying, Swami, a beautiful mandir is going to come for you, and we are all very happy for that. But Swami was seeming a little concerned. He inquired saying, there are already so many buildings and so many properties. Who is going to look after all this? And one of us just remarked saying, Swami, it is all yours and you are the rightful owner of it. Swami was not satisfied. Then we were like, it was more of a self-inquiry that we had to do. So we kept quiet, like what it is supposed to be. Then Swami himself went on to say that you should have told, Swami, we will look after it.
Oh, wow.
You all being my students, my property, you should have mentioned that you will look after all the properties of Swami.
That Swami, we will look after.
We will look after. That is what he expects of his students. So it had started way back in 2004.
Sometimes you get blanked out.
We are completely blanked out, yeah. So then he knocks the head and says, this is where you are.
Yes.
So that happened, and on the same year, on Ishwaramma Day, he had announced saying some of these boys are working with me, will work for me, are with me all the time. So post which, I went on to finish my MBA, and the pull of the world, as they say it. So I ventured out, but it was more like I always belonged in the Sai institution, only physically I was outside.
Like some vacuum inside.
Some vacuum inside. Every day I used to catch a bus right outside this hospital gate.
Oh, so you were in Bangalore?
I was in Bangalore. I was working in Bangalore.
Okay.
My father was working here as an internal auditor in the hospital.
Wow.
So I'll come to that a little later. So every morning when I used to take a bus right from the gate here, I used to look at this magnificent building and just send out a prayer to Swami saying, Swami, why are you keeping me outside?
Oh, wow.
I have realized my so-called error. Please take me back. And maybe it is something like my waiting time, as we would call it.
Waiting for the call.
Waiting for the call. So it went on for 3.5 years. And even during those 3.5 years, I remember a couple of occasions where my prayer was intense and I wanted to desperately join back. So I submitted through my father to say, if there is any vacancy, kindly recommend me. But my father was being an astute man that he is always. He said, no. There are a lot of boys who are waiting in Puttaparthi, waiting for the call from Swami to direct them what to do. You already have a job.
Oh my God.
So your prayer must be, multifold for Swami to listen to you.
He should supersede their prayers.
He should supersede their prayers and act through me to submit this resume of yours.
Oh my God, he was truly a man.
He was truly an astute man. So, even though that pining was there from my side, it was maybe not enough. So, but finally, due to some unfortunate turn of events, he passed away in 2010, my father. And post which I submitted to Swami that I would like to come back and be a part of his organization. That's when Swami blessed me in 2010 November.
Wow.
And
just a few months
since
after,
then I am here.
Before he left. Wow.
Right.
Fantastic. And so that is how you became part of, you got your dream job.
I got my dream job, so to say, yes.
So now, all these buildings and all these corporate offices, the Bangalore lifestyle, it does not really affect you now.
Not at all, not at all. It's good to see, but to be here on this side of the fence.
Be here and enjoy that and enjoy this also.
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. So that was a victory for Karthik.
That was a victory.
That was a life's
Yes.
victory, isn't it? So, brother, how has it been working in the hospital? Now, 8 years into the hospital, you're looking after purchases?
Currently, I'm looking after all the medical purchases that are required for the hospital. Prior to this, I was into the clinical departments of neurology, anesthesia, and the emergency department. So it's been a wonderful experience, brother. I mean, every morning you wake up, you are working in the best place in the world.
Wow.
You say, and that's what motivates me. You know that you're doing right.
You couldn't have done anything.
You couldn't have done anything better.
with your life.
And he decides.
Yes.
End of the day, it's he decides. And even during my working day, there have been so many instances where his hand is felt.
Oh, wow.
Because medical purchases is a very important and a responsible position
Yes.
in any organization.
Yes.
So at every moment, whenever there is a doubt in me, I just send out a prayer to Swami,
Wow.
and he guides us through.
Wow.
And there has not been a day when we have not felt his presence
Wow.
in the hospital, in the department. So it's an absolute pleasure being a part of
Wow.
serving him.
Serving him, and now you have got the chance, though you could not say it at that time,
Right.
Swami, we will look after this new
Absolutely.
building that is coming up. But now Swami gave you the chance to actually do it in action.
Right.
He spurred the thought, and now it is fructifying.
He has fructified
every
the
day
thought
of
itself.
your life.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Dear viewers, there are so many such share sai moments. If I just look around this hospital, it is not only every old student of Bhagwan working here, it is every worker, every assistant in the ICU, every person who is helping in various departments, be it the canteen, be it someone who is doing gardening. And we are going to share more and more such share sai moments with you. And if you have any such moment where you just felt inspired to do something for Bhagwan, you had the drive, no, this life is something, it has to do something which is filling and fulfilling. So please share your videos, please share your reflections, your moments of inspiration. Don't forget to put the hashtag Serve Sai. Let our lives be a victory march like how it is for Brother Karthik. Let us be victorious in our life's endeavor of serving him, knowing him, and one day becoming one with him. Thank you so much.